Hi dear students, we discussed about about the leasing versus hire purchase in the last video. Now we are going to discuss about the leasing versus installment purchase. First of all, let's understand the concept of installment purchase. Installment payment system or the installment purchase or the deferred installments is a system where the buyer is given the ownership as well as the possession of goods at the time of signing the contract. കോൺട്രാക്ട് സൈൻ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ എന്തും കിട്ടുന്നു, പൊസഷനും കിട്ടുന്നു ആസ് വെൽ ആസ് ദ ഓണർഷിപ്പും ലഭിക്കുന്നതായിട്ടുള്ള സിസ്റ്റം ആണ് ഏതെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾമെന്റ് പർച്ചേസ് സിസ്റ്റം ഓർ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾമെന്റ് പേയ്മെന്റ് സിസ്റ്റം. Where in the hire purchase system we will get the ownership only when the last installment is paid. But regarding the installment purchase, we are getting the ownership as well as the possession of goods at the time of signing the contract. The second one, the buyer has the facility to pay the price in installments. Okay. And third one, the buyer makes certain down payment at the time of signing an agreement and the balance is paying in installment over a period of time. So when we are purchasing the product, the buyer makes certain down payment and here he is paying the balance as installment over a period of time. And in the lease, we know that the lease is a contract between the lessor and lessee for a fixed term for the use of a specific asset. Okay, again, it is for a use of the specific asset, but the installment purchase is regarded with the ownership as well as the possession. What are the features of installment purchase system? First one, it is an outright credit sale of goods. Outright credit sale of goods means if the ownership is transferred as and when we paying the first installment, okay, or when we are signing the contract. Second one, we are paying the payment of the particular goods is in different installments, or we are paying the amount through different installments. And immediate possession as well as the ownership of goods when we are signing the contract. That means the possession as well as the ownership is transferred when we are signing the contract. The seller cannot repossess the goods if the buyer made default in the payment of installment. That is another feature. That is the seller cannot reback the goods if the buyer make default in the payment. Payment മുടങ്ങി എന്നുള്ള കാരണത്താൽ സെല്ലർക്ക് ഒരിക്കലും എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് പറ്റത്തില്ല, സാധനം തിരിച്ചെടുക്കാനായിട്ട് പറ്റത്തില്ല. But he or she can sue against the buyer for the recovery of amount due. Okay. So here the seller cannot repossess the goods but can sue against the buyer. That is, the seller has no right to take back the goods. And the buyer can sell or mortgage the goods even before clearing all the installment. That is another feature. That is, the buyer can sell or mortgage the goods before clearing all the installments. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് വിൽക്കുകയോ പണയം വിൽക്കുകയോ ചെയ്യാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇട് വെക്കുകയോ ചെയ്യാം. Okay. The risk of the goods or asset are to be borne by the buyer because at the time of the agreement, the buyer becomes the owner of the asset. The buyer of the goods under an installment purchase system has no right to return the goods to the seller. Okay, so he has no right to return the goods to the seller after signing the contract. So that's the various features of installment purchase system. Next one, what is the difference between the leasing and installment? First of all, regarding the concept, leasing, we know that it is a type of rental contract for use an asset. And installment purchase is the purchase of an asset. In the leasing, it is a rental contract, and in the installment, it is a purchase. Okay, it is regarding the purchase of an asset. And in leasing, it gives the right to use the asset, but in the case of installment purchase, the ownership of the goods passes to the buyer. In leasing, we have only the right to use, but in installment, the ownership is transferred to the buyer immediately after the agreement. Then in case of default in the lease rental, the lessor can cancel the lease, but in installment purchase, the seller can only file suit against the buyer and cannot take back the goods. And the leasing, obviously, it is suitable for the longer period, and installment purchase, it is done for a short period like motor vehicles, electrical items, small machinery, etc. And in the case of operating finance, the repairs and maintenance of the asset is borne by the lessor. And in case of financial lease, it is to be borne by the lessee. But in the case of installment or the sale or purchase, responsibility of the repairs and maintenance, it is to be borne by the buyer. That means the owner of the asset. So that's the difference between the leasing and installments. Thank you.